audio.
Right then. I guess I'll intro this.
Okay, go for it.
Will do. Just wait for them to get into the pit garages. Right then. Hello guys and welcome to SRL Pacific here today for the United States Grand Prix, round 14. And joining me in the commentary box today, it's not the usual Fence or Formula Fish. In fact, I'm obviously standing in for Fish today, and Fence can't make it either. So joining me in the commentary box this time is that Matt.
Hello.
So then, yeah, I'll let you run down the championship standings, I guess, as I'm guessing
Okay, I'll jump into that.
you have them on you.
Just let me pop them up. Yep, let's grab it. So we have New Zealand Ryan first. Oh, let's disappeared. Running down the order, we have New Zealand Ryan, Warden, Tim at Marduk, Jetson, Rain, Jared, HO, Zombie, Neon Tree Dome, Holmes for the win, Dominator, Owens, myself, now retired from the championship sadly, followed by Roscoe, Laggy, Conrad Strait, Penske, DGR TP17, Mitchie, Exodona, RBR, and Harry Ryan.
Cool, cool. What's the difference at the top of the standings between Ryan and Warden?
I think if Ryan wins today, he wins the championship.
All you have to do is win.
Yeah.
Right then. Well, there we go. Pressure on.
I think the gap's 47.
Yeah, it's quite a substantial lead. Guessing 2 rounds after this.
I think it's this one, then Brazil.
Oh, so it's got a huge... Right, so it's pretty much done. Pretty much done then. If we've only got 1 round left after this.
Ryan needs to DNF both races.
Yeah, and Warden needs to win them both.
Needs to win both. Yeah, which is very highly unlikely.
Yeah, indeed. Meanwhile, we'll get on board with HO, who's about to start his first quali lap of this qualifying session here in Austin. Comes across the line to start his flying lap, going up through the gears, 7th gear.
It looks very cloudy too.
Yeah, it does look a bit cloudy, so maybe some rain on the way, who knows. Should see what tyres everyone's on. Okay, we've got Zombie Hunter on the Supers, as well as Penske and Sedona. So, looks like it's going to be dry through the entire session.
I'm on board with Harry Ryan.
See a bit of blue sky. Just a tad. So, doesn't look like rain will be on its way. Yes, HO has gone through the S's fairly cleanly by the looks of things. Braking for this very important corner. Very important to get a very good exit off this corner so you can unleash all the torque and power these F1 cars have in this hybrid era up to 8th gear. And now you'll be braking just after the 100-meter board, going all the way down through the gears again into 3rd. Not going down to 2nd, can't hold with a bit of turning. Obviously said 3rd this time.
Harry Ryan's coming into the final corner. And he does a 134.4.
Okay, that opens the
Laggy
count,
tops
stay through
that
7.
with a 133.7.
Right,
Zombie on
where's HO?
Super Softs, 133.8.
It's not bad. Now, I'd expect mid to high 32s.
He's absolutely bottled that last sector. See what he can do.
HO can only imagine 4th.
Yeah, he had a bit of a miss apex into the penultimate corner.
Ah, fair enough, fair enough.
He went pretty wide. Ryan's coming
He's a
into
standard.
the third last corner.
He's a standard. That's Dominator
Yep.
33-1. That's more like it.
Oh, Ryan very slidey through the final corner. What's it, sixth?
I think he balled his lap somewhere along the line. And Warden's about to set a lap up, I think, as well. So, Tree Dub's been there. He's returning the pits.
He told me prior race that he was going to start from the back, so I don't know what that's about. Maybe just strategy or...
Yeah, could be strategy, don't know. We don't know the exact reasons why.
We haven't got a weather report yet, so... We don't know what's going to happen.
Can be taken by surprise, I guess.
Focus on another Italy.
Yeah, that was a very chaotic start to that race. It eventually settled down. Yeah, I think Warden will lead coming into the pits this lap. New Zealand Ryan has dropped out of standard again. I am very confused what this standard mix is all about, but...
It could just be a graphic glitch.
Could be.
Because Jared's also in standard.
I mean, unless they are trying to start on the super softs.
Unless it is a raining race.
Yeah, Ryan peels off into the pits, 34-7. He could definitely beat that on a set of super soft tyres, I know that for sure. And I think Warden will peel off into the pits as well.
I got a weather, I have a weather thing from Neon. It's going to be overcast, full dry.
All dry, fully dry race, no rain to interfere.
But overcast.
Overcast.
But I have raced in overcast conditions, and it says it's clear, but it's actually got this slight drizzle of rain.
Okay.
And it's very hard to keep it on the track. Very hard to keep it on the track. Especially at Silverstone.
Fair enough. So everyone is into the pits, by looks of things. Actually, no one's out on track, yeah. I do believe. Oh no, we've got Harry Ryan. No, I think Harry Ryan's actually coming into the pits.
Yeah, he's just pulling
there he goes.
Box, yeah.
Into his pit box. Just under 5 minutes remaining. Dominator on pole.
We have a Mercedes going out. I think that's Jared. Or is it Rain? Could be Rain.
It's Rain. Got Haas coming out of the pits as well. That would be...
Mitchie.
Okay. Mitchie and...
no Owens.
Mitchie and Rain. Coming out of the pits then.
You keep your eye on Rain, I'll keep my eye on Mitchie. See if...
Rain.
Sorry.
Rain on the super soft tyres. I'd just like to point that one out.
Okay, Mitchie is on the ultra softs.
So Mitchie looking to improve.
It seems very early.
Quite a bit.
It seems very, very early to be coming out on a set of ultras.
Yeah, you'd want to leave it a bit longer for track conditions.
Unless they're trying to do two laps.
Could be 2. I don't think Rain's trying to do 2 though. He's going to be done and dusted after he's done this lap, so...
Warden's got 5 laps of fuel on the car.
Yeah, I seem to notice that with quite a few people.
Mitchie's also got 5 laps. HO's got 4 laps. Ryan's got 5. Well, that's Harry Ryan.
Warden also on the super sauce I saw briefly. But Rain comes across the line to start. What you'd expect to be his final flying lap.
Exodona's got 3 laps of fuel. And he's on the ultra softs. Wouldn't be surprised to see him pop up a bit further. Maybe 1 or 2 spots.
See how Rain tackles this S section here. A little bit squirrely, a little bit wide. Not ideal for Rain there. 5th gear. He's Yeah, it's a little bit slidey. Not ideal
Oh,
there for Ray.
Mitchie's lagging like crazy. He's jumping all over the place. Seems to have settled down now.
He's not lagging about for me. That's Rain's back
He's
down.
calmed down now, but coming through the yeses, it was crazy.
Right, let's go
It
on
could just
with...
be my connection. He's pulled over. He's pulled over. He's retired, I think. No. He's letting
Board
someone
with
through.
the championship
No, he
challenger, I
has
guess.
retired. Let's see how Warden takes the S's. Coming under the Fly Emirates sign, clips the apex. There's not running too wide, not cutting too much. I'm going to take 50 through this corner. And then fourth.
That's pretty
Trying to
tidy.
not take too much curb on the exit.
That looked pretty tidy from my point of view on the
Yeah,
onboard.
it was very tidy. You don't actually have to hit, there's not really an apex for that corner, just get it turned in.
Moving DRS down the back
Get the
straight,
best run.
up into 8th gear,
8th gear.
braking just after the 100-metre board.
Braking.
Does that
Tiny
very
lock up.
nicely.
Rain coming through the S's. He's right on the
Rain's-
rev limiter.
Rain's giving it another
Tidy.
go on those super softs. See how Warden does.
3rd gear. He took a lot more curb than Warden did. I'm gonna see where the zombies coming through the last corner now.
Warden,
Instead of
a second,
Ultra.
33.6.
Zombie doesn't improve. Harry Ryan's coming through the final corner. Does he improve? No, he doesn't.
Still got another crack at it. Won't be ideal for those ultra soft
Nice
tyres. But nonetheless, he still has another crack at it. Sedona goes
Oh,
second.
Eli. 133.568.
Decent lap there from Sedona. Beats Warden, albeit on a soft compounded tyre, but still, he's beating Warden. Rain has given up.
On board with Ryan, New Zealand Ryan. He takes the middle sector perfectly. Coming into the final sector.
As Dominator improves
He
even
would-
more with a
oh, he-
32.9.
He
Ryan,
runs a little bit wide. Missed the
He'll-
apex a bit.
he'll want to complete this lap, that's for sure. And he does, he
He
beats
goes
his time.
5th on a set of super softs.
So Warden and Ryan,
Ooh,
the 2 Force
check that
Indians.
gap out between him and Zombie.
Warden's on another lap here, hang on. We runs a bit wide.
I'll watch HO to the final corner.
HO
HO
goes third.
third.
Warden puts it back up
Warden
to
goes
second.
second. Exit down to 3rd and HO down to 4th. And that's everyone but Harry Ryan to come across the line.
Where
He
does
puts
Harry
it
Ryan go? He's got
P6.
P6, I think. Yeah, P6, so
Yeah.
stop New Zealand
So
Ryan
just
down.
looking down on the steering wheel.
So then,
You can do
that's
the rundown.
qualifying. Yeah, in the United States,
You have
Dominator.
Dominator,
From that laggy
Laggy.
person, actually.
Warden,
I didn't see that.
Exodona, HO, Harry Ryan, New Zealand Ryan, Zombie, Jared, Poms, Mitchie, Conrad Strait, Penske, Rain, and Neon Trudeau, who did not settle up.
Well, I'll be interested to see what unfolds here. Warden in the 3rd place on the Super
See
Softs.
what sort of carnage there's going to be into turn 1.
New Zealand Ryan also on the Super Softs. Bit further down the field though. Bit further down than you'd have probably liked. So he made that minor mistake through the penultimate corner. That could have cost him a couple
Yeah.
tenths. And obviously got Dominator on pole and that laggy person in 2nd as well. So it should be an interesting race. Obviously, New Zealand Ryan set to wrap up the title here, but anything very drastic and unfortunate for him.
It would have been nice to see it come down to the last race.
Still can. Still very much can, but Ryan
It
needs
still
8th
can,
place
but
or more
very unlikely
to secure this.
in this race.
8th or more will do it for Ryan. And Warden, championship hopes will be over. And so will everyone else's. But anyway, we're about to get underway here in Texas.
Well, if Warden doesn't... Okay.
Here we go then. 5 lights. 2 samples on pole, I've just noticed. And we are underway here in Texas. Warden seems to have had a better start than that laggy person. We think about dive bomb on Dominator into turn 1. No, we got a Renault down the inside. So, of Warden there.
Well, this is fairly clean. There's a bit of front wing. I think it came off Harry Ryan's car. Although, Zombie's dropping a few positions. I'll go investigate.
We got yellows
Who,
down the field.
It was Harry Ryan's front wing. He's missing a few front right end plates.
Right, we got Ryan going to go down the inside of Exodona, I think. Yes, he does. And he makes
I'm on board with Rain.
Stick, I do believe. Exodona might come back at him though. Down this pit straight. Pit straight, back straight.
Zombie might have a go around the outside of HO.
No, he doesn't. Exodona though. Gets it back down the inside of Ryan. So Ryan, not having the best of times here in this race. I mean, well, Warden has got past that laggy person and was said after the race leader Dominator on those ultra softs. Those super softs will come back to Warden later on in this stint. And you can definitely expect them to challenge at some point in the next 7-8 laps, I'd say.
A 1.4 second lead already over Warden, but that is the softer tyres.
Harry Ryan already picking up a time penalty and dropping a possession to Rain in the process.
Yeah, he has. Yeah, he's in the pits. Front wing damage for the Renault. Unfortunate for him.
Indeed, we got HO and Zombie Hunter going side by side into turn 1. Zombie keeps it. I think yeah, he does.
Also in the pit lane. Not a very good day for Neon. Didn't set a qualifying lap. He's in the pit's first lap. New front wing. Let's see what sort of a comeback drive he can do.
Indeed, Ryan's got a pretty decent run out of that left-hander. Will he have another go on Exodona like he did last lap?
Zombie just got HO.
Yes, it's a half-hearted attempt. Sends it up the inside. Can't quite make it stick though. He will have the slipstream, unlike last time. So might be able to secure this into turn 10, I'd like to say. Not too sure though. Anyway, will Ryan have a go down the inside of Exodona? Exodona breaks later.
This is really the only battle that's going on at the moment. They're still side by side. Ryan backs out of it. He's going to try the
switchback.
Does he don't
send it back up the inside? Oh, there's contact.
Oh, there's a bit of
argy-bargy between Ryan and Exodona. And all this is doing is holding them two up. Great battle though.
Oh, a bit slidey off the curve there was Exodona.
Meanwhile,
this lap
Dominator
we will have DRS.
Is pulling away.
Ryan will have a good chance down the back straight to get Exodona here. He'll need to if he wants to catch up to Warden, to the likes of Warden and Dominator.
Yeah.
But he might play well in with this strategy.
Although he might be thinking championship here. He knows he can get it done today.
Yes, he just needs to finish really.
Yeah,
if he can finish in the points, well, he's won the championship.
Yeah.
Rain, does he stick it up the inside of Zombie? No, he keeps calm.
Waiting for the back straight.
Does he? Yeah, he's got DRS. He's going to open the DRS now.
So does Zombie though.
The inside. Those zombies staying to the outside line. Rain
Side by
sticks
side
up
on the
the
braking.
inside. Oh,
Rain
big
gets
lock
it done.
up. Big lock up. Well done.
So, Mercedes of Rain 96 moves up into P6. Zombie Hunter drops down to P7, and meanwhile New Zealand Ryan
There's
still
a
can't get past
three-way
that
battle
Renault.
for ninth position currently. Between a Toro Rosso, the Haas, and a Williams.
We have Socky very close. After the lower end points paying positions.
I'll keep an eye on
Very
this
close
battle.
indeed. But I
In
think
fact,
that
I think Mitchie's pushing Conrod round the corners.
we'll see if we move.
This is going to end up being a four-way battle for ninth soon.
Could see a move
Once
into turn
Jared
one
comes and
potentially.
joins the party.
Yep, there we go. Mitchie down the
Mitchie
inside.
goes for it.
Oh, that's very
Oh,
close.
Penske's up the inside of Conrad.
Penske.
That's just
The
unfortunate for
opportunist.
Conrad.
And Jared's got up the inside.
Jared.
There's side by side through the
oh,
SS, Jared.
gosh.
Has to back out.
Oh, that is not a good idea. Oh
That's
my
gonna go up
God.
the inside. What a move!
Oh my! I'm
Oh, no,
watching this from the
Conrad's
back
straight
of...
back, he's pushing
oh,
off
and
the
they're
track.
Shoving, they're
Oh, there's
shoving
contact.
everywhere. Oh, that was a bit aggressive from Jared, don't you
Very aggressive indeed, and Conrad straight.
think? And they're still side by
They've
side.
gone for it again. Sorry for P11, mate. But they're still going hammer and tong like it's for the win
They're
and the
fighting like
championship.
it's-
Jared gets his nose in front, but Conrad straight by DRS down the back straight here.
Oh, this is...
No, they
I'm gonna
don't.
jump
None
on
of them have
board with
DRS.
Conrad.
Meanwhile, Penske's going to go for a move on Mitchie. And Penske has taken 3 positions also in the space of a
In
sector.
1 lap. Yeah, in the space
Half
of a
a lap,
sector and a
more
half. Oh, Conrad sticks it up the inside of Jared. They're side by side. Does he switch
Oh,
it back
this is
to
surely
the
going to end in
inside?
tears at some point.
No. Oh,
Yeah, there we
front
go.
wing. There's no
There's
front
the,
wing for
there's the
Conrad.
tap. And Conrad straight
It
has
was
wing
inevitable.
damage. And he'll have to
Just
peel
the
off
way he
into
took
the
that
pits.
corner, he was... Jared just parked it on the apex. Ooh, you want to run wider, Jared?
Meanwhile, back up towards the guest front runners.
That broke
I
down
guess you
really
could say.
quickly. I'm on board with Rain, watching Ryan and Sedona still going at it.
Yeah. Ryan hasn't found a way past
Just a
yet,
dirty
which
air through the first sector.
surprises me. I know those ultra softs are quicker,
those
but I
ultra
didn't
soft-
expect them to hold on for
I
this
think
long.
they're starting to die off now.
And there you go, Ryan down the inside. Yeah, there's the sectors 1
I
and
reckon Eli's gonna try and get a switch back. Oh no.
Here
It's
we go
still
then.
there.
2. No, it's not.
He's gonna have
keeps about line.
DRS from Laggy in front. Oh no, he doesn't have DRS from Laggy.
Ryan
He's gonna
then
try and
with the
squeeze
DRS.
him out. Oh, Rain's gonna... Rain 3 wide and turn... Oh, no, that's not a good
Ryan
idea, Rain.
just not gets the move.
Rain's
Don't can
gonna
Rain go
mug-
for,
he'll-
for the pair of them. He does.
Rain's got... Oh. This is
Side by
great
side
battling, great
To the
battling.
Mercedes under Force India. And
Sedona
finally,
fakes up the inside.
finally New Zealand Ryan has cleared that Renault, who was frustrating him for so long. And now he can set
It's
up
like a
the
human... It's like
Sauber.
a... Like a
That lucky
human...
person.
chicane. I feel like the ultra softs are going off now. Because Exodona's just struggling so much.
Yeah, Zombie Hunter might be able to have a go into turn 1
Yeah.
if he is close enough.
I think he's going to wait for the back straight with
No,
the
he's not. He's going to go
DRS.
down the
he's just-
inside. That's
he's
a
licked
dive
the
bomb.
stamp.
And he's got it done.
Licked
Good
the
move there from
stamp and
Zombie.
sent it. He didn't.
move there
He
from
wasn't
Zombie
knocking
Hunter.
around. He was like, "I'm getting past that Renault."
Yep, exactly right. I mean, look at that. A second already was created between Rain and what was X-Dona. And Zombie Hunter's having none of that. And he wants to go in hot pursuit of Ryan and Rain.
Now, I think the race is starting to settle down. There's not really many battles. They're all starting to space out a little.
Yep, just a tad. We could see, obviously, Ryan.
Closest is Rain and Ryan currently.
Yeah, the same stuffs haven't switched on. Maybe they can't get temperature into those cars. I don't know what it is at this moment in time, but those super sauce are just not working.
It could just be Ryan struggling.
Next, Stoner's gone for a dive bomb on a Zombie Hunter. Zombie Hunter gets a switchback. Oh, Zombie. That's a
Rain's all
audacious
over the
move.
back of Ryan.
Very audacious from Stoner. I see he's starting to understeer quite a bit.
I've got a feeling, yeah, Rain's suffering from dirty air in the back of Ryan's car.
Possibly. HO is in the pits. For what is a very, very
That would
early
be
stop.
for the softs or supers?
Softs by the
No,
looks of things.
soft tyres. He'll be going to the end
Yep.
when that's set, I would think.
Jared moves into the pits as well.
I think you'll find the
Or is
likes
that
of
the Ultras?
Dominator will stretch it.
He's
I
held.
think you'll find the likes of Dominator to go a little bit longer than everyone else on the set of Ultras, and then put the set of softs on. Not softs, set of super softs.
Well, it's an interesting call from Jared. Maybe he doesn't have any super softs left. Who knows? But this, to be honest, it's been a very, very commanding drive from Dominator so far. Still stretching that gap 10th by 10th to Warden 99. And bearing in mind, Warden has to win this race. What's the chance? And Ryan
there's
has
a
gone
move.
down the
Ryan,
inside of that laggy
Ryan.
person. He can't
Ooh.
quite make the move stick. Ray's going to have a look around the
Rain
outside.
might.
He can't
If
quite
I
get
was
the move
Rain, I'd
done,
just
though.
sit back and watch. I'd just watch.
Yeah, Ryan. Yeah, can't get that move done just yet. Just gotta be patient.
Seems
Just
like
championship on the
you
line.
just can't get those super softs working.
Yeah, it's odd. I would have expected Supersoft to really have come into their own a lot earlier in this race. Now we're near the pit stop window. Will Ryan go for a move down the inside of that laggy person? No. Meanwhile, though, Warden has picked up a time penalty for.
Oh no, he's gonna try and get the switchback.
Can't quite get it
He's
done.
right all over the back of laggy person. This is for the podium position, the last step on the podium.
Yep.
A lot of understeer from Ryan's car though.
Maybe struggling with the pad
He can't
potentially
keep,
through those
yeah,
S's.
through the S's, the pad, because laggy does have a wheel.
Yep, so yeah, let's Supersoft maybe just coming into their own. Potentially Warden has got that gap now down to 3, well, was 3.2, it's up to 3.5 again. So, I don't know what's happening with that gap, but
Let's see what
it's
Rain,
getting a couple times.
laggy goes to the left, then he goes to the right. He's done his one move.
Ryan down
Ryan's
the
gone up the
inside.
inside of laggy. Oh, Rain's gonna stick his nose in there, tell him that he's there.
Oh, that's very
There's
close.
a bit of... Oh, that was very close to some wing damage for Rain there.
He sends it up the
He
inside.
just shoves it up, licks the stamp and sends it.
Like he's side through this
Laggy got the
fast
better
right
drag
hander.
though.
No, not like a person, has the inside.
Let's see if he can
And
do a
keeps
sign.
that fourth position.
Pick it up the inside here.
That'd have been very
ambitious.
opportunistic, but no.
Oh no,
that
he
laggy
peels into
person.
the pits. Peels
Yes,
into
out of the
pits.
way, moves into the pits. So New Zealand Ryan in a podium position. Remember, all he has to do
gaps
is,
have calmed down now.
well, keep this.
By the looks of things. Rain.
All he has to do is keep this position, and he will be champion.
Penske's up into 6th. He's just kept himself out of trouble.
Let's have a look, who's paired right now? Alright, stops, there we go. Penske is not paired just yet.
So our biggest movers currently is Rain up 10 positions, followed by Penske 7, and the people that are out of luck in this race is Harry Ryan down 9 positions.
It's unfortunate for him, but very
Just a
good
shame
for
him.
Rain.
Yeah.
And those that have moved up. Zombie Hunter still sitting on the back of these, I've just noticed.
He is on the super softs, don't forget.
Yep, that's very true. But still sick on the back of these. They're still kind of keeping pace with New Zealand run. I think those super softs have gone off. I would like to see if Dominator moves into the pit lane this lap. Be very interesting to see.
I reckon maybe one more.
Yes.
No, he's in. He's
yeah,
in.
he does move into the pits. As he loses the back end for a Tokyo Drift. Warden moves in.
Oh, Warden's followed him.
That's interesting. So Ryan goes another lap. Rain stays out. Very interesting that. Dominator wants to struggle themselves, as will Warden.
Penske stayed. It would be interesting to see if Laggy jumps him on an undercut. Because he's coming across the line now.
Yep, we'll stumble with that lucky person. Can he jump? Warden? No, Warden's way up the road.
No, Warden's way out the road, yeah.
Way up the road.
But it'd
Jarrett's
be
just
interesting to
fastest
see
lap.
where he comes up compared to, I think it's Rain he was battling with earlier. Needs Penske to move out of the way. He should get this move done really quickly if he wants any sort of chance to get back in front of Rain.
Yeah, I think he might have a crack into this left-hander again. Seems to have been a fairly popular overtaking spot, or overtaking attempt spot, as Penske does move well out of the way, I think. Like a person that gives him a bit of a squeeze on exit just for good measure. That actually leaves Penske vulnerable to Sedona. Oh no, Sedona's paired already.
It's interesting because Sedona wasn't up behind Laggy when.
And there you go, so on the inside.
Was...
He's on super soft though. And so's Laggy.
Yeah.
So Laggy and Sedona are going for the two stop.
I'm surprised about that.
Very interesting. Rain has moved into the pits.
I would have thought it's going to be interesting I'm going to soundball with Laggy to see where he comes out compared to Rain. Because they were battling before he peeled into the pits. Let's see if it was just the tyres or if... Laggy does jump Rain. Like,
yeah, he does
quite
jump
a fair distance.
Now, Laggy Person and Sedona
jumped him as well.
Laggy Person and Sedona are going to get a move on now. Sponsor the win has unfortunately retired from the session. And he's bending the pits! He's hit the pit entry wall.
Shame. Yeah, it's a shame for Bombs.
How has that happened then? Who knows? Anyway, as I was
Sometimes
saying,
if you get too much on the paint, you can lock up and go straight on there, carrying too much speed into the pit.
yeah, that's very possible. I'm sure everyone's hit that wall at some point on this game, or on the Codemasters games, whether being damage on or off.
Or any game.
Yeah, or any game too, in fact. You know, still got like some project cars, so you could hit the wall
Rain,
there, or Forza.
Rain and Exodona are coming too wide, and I think you said it was turn 10.
Yep, Exona's got that. No. No, Rain, I'm confused.
Ryan's got his first penalty.
Exona keeps the position, I think.
Anyway, I'm going to check up on penalties for you.
Ryan moves into the pits. Zombie goes another lap. Dominator and actually Warden is gaining.
I'll wait for the
quite
race
a
to
bit.
calm down.
Warden's getting quite a bit on a Dominator.
Is that the Ultra Sauce that Warden is on?
No, he's on sauce. They're on the same tyre.
Sauce.
1.7 seconds is the gap between Dominator and Warden. So this path for the win is
Dominator's
far
got a
from
lot
over.
of confidence. USA is very much a wheel track, especially the first sector.
Yeah, especially the first sector. I'd say the second sector plays into the pad a little bit, with kind of obviously that pad has the enhanced traction. So a bit easier through those slower, tighter second, third gear corners. Be a lot easier to put the power down, and you can put more power down on exit, which does allow the pad to get a little bit back in the second sector.
I'll go through the fuel numbers.
Okay.
Positive 3 laps, 1.8 laps. Warden has 2.8 laps. Laggy has 1.6. Right. Rain has 2. 1.7. Jared has 0.4.
And a corner cut to go with it.
2. Jared, not Jared. 1.
Oh, hang on, we got Exodona and Rain battling
laps.
for P6. Exodona's going to look for the inside into turn 2. Can't quite gets nice down the inside, and Rain gets that position for P6.
I'll continue on. So Harry Ryan
Oh, no!
has negative 0.
Dominator's lagged out.
Oh, Dominate left the session. Disconnection. Oh, can we?
We get him back in.
That's a shame for him. No, we can't. That's a shame for him.
The slipstream.
Be
Well, not
fuming
slipstream.
if I was.
Spectators. Spectator cams. Unfortunately, can't invite anyone in on this
Also,
game.
now someone's trying to get glitched.
Very
All
true
you
how.
have is a DRS to help you.
Yep, that's very true. I'll see if Zombie Hunter moves into the business. No, he doesn't. He
That
stays
puts
out.
Maggie back up to the third. Oh, they were going. I reckon a new set would go 11 laps if you push him. So that means like another 3 or 4 laps, and you can go into a set of ultras.
Yep, something along those lines.
We'd have
Zombie
to.
Hunter-
It's too late to go on a set of salts.
Yeah,
It's too
he's
late to
definitely
go
trying
on
the
a set of
ultra
salts.
strategy. As Ryan's picked up a second time penalty. Don't get too many of those. It's actually as this race progresses, the more and more it looks like it could be a Force India 1-2 in this penultimate round of the season.
So, not really many battle packs apart from HO as Ghost Car. Oh, HO is going to put a
Nice.
move onto Exodona into turn 1.
Oh,
Oh,
got
there's
that
the
mid
touch.
straight.
That was a bit too late.
Exo lesson 3.
I don't know if he's addressed it. No. Good sportsmanship.
Oh, he's 6 power down the inside to the double left.
Good. It's good to see something like that in this league.
Yeah, indeed. As Neil's actually got past Mitchie.
I'll go through the penalty. Zombie has 2 penalties and he has 2 warnings. So he's on the fringe of the Warden has 1 penalty and 1 warning. Laggy. Ryan.
He's
penalty
just Laggy's
and
just picked up a penalty.
3 warnings. Okay, 3 warnings. Then Ryan's got 2. 1 warning. Rain has got 3. HO has 1 penalty, 2 warnings. Exodona has five penalties. So that's not very good for him. Jared has 1, 2 warnings. Dominator, well, not really matter, but he has no warnings. Mitchie has 2 penalties with warnings.
Oh, Exeter and HO back at it again, and Penske and Mitchie are also going at it. And meanwhile, Warner man for crack on
no
Zombie
penalties.
Hunter for the lead. Sorry to interrupt that. Yeah, Warner goes for it down the inside of Zombie Hunter. There's contact between the two of them. A little bit aggressive there from Warner, but he's got that move done for the lead of the race. And that's a very, very crucial move. And I think Zombie Hunter could end up being in the pits this time. Meanwhile, we got Ryan and Lucky Person going side by side with the S's. Ryan keeps the move, or gets the move done, should I say. Lucky Person backs out on those super soft tyres. He will be coming in very soon, you'd expect. As Zombie Hunter is struggling, you'd expect quite a bit on those super softs, and I expect them to be in probably this lap.
Surely he'd be in the pits this lap or next lap.
Yeah.
He's just picked up another penalty, or his first penalty, I should say.
Right, Scobble, Zombie Hunter. Does Zombie move into the pits? Yes, he does. Zombie Hunter is in to the pit lane, which will promote New Zealand Ryan.
Definitely have to be the ultras. That was very close to having a penalty coming into the pit lane.
And indeed it is.
I reckon it's going to come out just in front of Exodona. Be in front of no, just in front of Jared. I know. Yeah, he's going to be comfortable in front of Jared. About 3 to 5 seconds behind Exodona. He'll catch that really quickly.
Yeah, you should catch that very quickly indeed.
And
we could probably see
as well.
or expect to see a rapid Zombie Hunter.
Wouldn't be surprised to see a fastest lap from him as well.
Well, there we go, Harry
Ryan does a
also the Ultra Softs, 357. Zombie running very wide.
Yeah, he's pushing.
very, very wide on the exit of the hairpin there.
I don't know if you can tell if he's pushing.
Nor can I. It seems a bit relaxed. Can't lie. Nah, Zombie Hunter very much on the limit, as can see that. Using all the available
it's a shame
road.
that Laggy didn't.
Hang on.
Warden seems like he's got a problem.
He's let Ryan through.
Championship?
No, that gap was 4 seconds.
Constructors. Could be constructors. Even though they think they've won it already.
Well, they are still 1 and 2.
Check
Like
this.
Person's still very much there as well, although he is on the 2-stop.
Force India have a gap of 125 points
I think
to
they've done it.
Ferrari in the championship.
I think they might have already won it before this race. Exodona and hang on, Zombie and Exodona will be going at it. Just
Oh,
he's
pushing
pushing him.
him through these corners. I'd be setting him up for this corner, get a good exit and down into the hairpin.
Yeah. Or pit straight. Not pit. Why do I keep on saying pit straight? Back straight. Anyway, Zombie goes. Not Zombie, Exodona goes very defensive.
Very
Zombie round the outside. He'll have the extra grip. He's going to try and get it round the outside of the hairpin. He's pushed onto the curb. There's more contact between the two of them.
Wheel
Zombie will have the DRS. They're going to be side by side. Down the back straight.
Oh, there's lots of wheel bumping. If I was Zombie, I'd go for the switchback. This is not necessary from Eli Exodona because he's on a different strategy. Just let him go.
He refuses though.
What's the point?
He does refuse, and Zombie has lost a bit of his way.
Not necessary from Exodona there.
Silly. And that is...
I would be. He's kind of boxed. He's probably going to
No,
box
he's gone
this
for
one next lap.
absolute dive bomb. He's mad.
Zombie's not happy. Zombie is not happy with Eli Exodona.
I don't know why I don't know why I'm fearing a dive bomb from this far back. Thankfully not.
If I was Zombie, I wouldn't be very happy with Exodona either.
It's a shame for Zombie, but it is what it is.
He probably could have caught rain as well.
Oh, well, hang on, Zombie down the inside into the S's!
Up to the inside. What? Excuse me?
He's done it!
That's a bit
Or I
cheeky.
think next time it's going to get a switchback. Go defensive, Zombie! No, he can't, Zombie. Exodona's there.
Oh my god, this is just uncalled for.
It's great to watch, but it's really not necessary.
There's a lot of shoving going along down the straights. Oh, he's going to defend. Oh, is he going to slick the stamp and send it? No, he's not, does he?
Yes, kind of.
Does he hold it around the outside, which then switches to the inside? No,
He'll have to. He'll have to send up the inside here.
Completely.
He does. And he gets it done. Finally,
Runs
Zombie
him out of road.
gets it done. Lucky person hits for what you'd expect to be a save of the Ultra Softs.
Oh, this corner's going to be killing Zombie with that front wing damage he's got. Oh, Eli's boxed now, see? Exodona's now in the pits. There's just no reason for that.
No. But Exodona has made the decision to fight it in the end. Right then, so that lucky person, 2 seconds behind Zombie, 15 seconds behind Rain.
This is going to get very tasty in about 3 to 4 laps.
Yep.
I've got a feeling that Laggy's going to get him on penalties, because he's only got 1, and I think Zombie, if I remember, has got 2 or 3.
Laggy close up enough.
Zombie has 4 penalties.
Yeah, I mean,
check if it was.
I mean, obviously Zombie's nursing that damage as well, isn't he? So that lucky person should be on the back of him incredibly quickly.
Where did he get that penalty from? Zombie got a penalty for collision with Exodona.
Ow. That's odd. That's very odd. Anyway.
Even though Exodona was doing the shoving.
Yeah, that's a strange one. But... oh,
Laggy's just picked up the second penalty.
That's
It's
not
not
going to
going to matter because
in his quest for the...
Zombie's got 4. Probably going to have 5 penalties by the end of this.
I think that lucky person's probably looking a bit further up the road than Zombie Hunter here.
Maybe
looking at Rain.
Maybe he's. Yeah, I was going to say Rain.
There you go, another penalty for Zombie Hunter.
Yeah, there's no chance now.
Doesn't want to pick up too many. Don't want to get disqualified.
Yeah, like Death did in Hungary.
Yeah. As Neon also picks up a penalty. A very, very easy track to pick up a penalty. Some find it easier
Probably
than
one of the
others to pick up
easiest tracks
penalties
to
around
cut.
here. But Laggy Person looks to the inside of Zombie Hunter. Zombie will look around the outside.
There's also a battle starting to occur between the two Red Bulls for 9th and 10th.
Laggy Person and Zombie still going side by side. Laggy Person, no, keeps the position. Zombie Hunter with a better exit,
Although
though.
it could have.
But no, that Laggy Person gets moved up for 4th place. He will try and set after Rain 96, who is about 12 seconds up the road. Fresh Ultra Sauce can be done. So that's fastest lap of the process.
We're going to go on board with HO. Now he's about half a second behind Neon Tree Dome, coming through the penultimate corner.
Yep, I'm on board that battle as well. Got a lovely helicopter shot of the two Red Bulls coming through the final sector here in Texas.
Pretty majestic.
Indeed, Zombie Hunter, obviously, as you can see on the graphic on the left there, has moved into the pits. Has just come ahead of this battle between the two Red Bulls, actually.
That was
So
probably...
actually, Hensley's just ahead of these guys, so it could be a four-way battle just about to form very soon. Warden
I reckon you'll see Zombie drop down to about 9th because of his penalties.
Warden now within half a second of New Zealand Ryan. I think we'll give these two a bit of screen time. Bit of airtime.
There hasn't been much up the front. It's all mid-pack this race.
Yep, as you can see, Zombie Hunter has moved up the inside of Penske.
Of
I think we'll keep on board with this. I'd love to see what's going on up towards the front.
I'm on board with Neon.
Penske moves up the inside. No, it doesn't. Thinks better of it.
Neon's trying it around the outside.
We can see
no,
Neon up the
doesn't quite.
inside. In these next couple corners. It's inevitable. Here we go. No, he thinks better of it.
No. Let's see if he Max Verstappen's.
No, thinks better of that one as well. Let's go on board with the Red Bull of Neon.
HO's catching as well.
And
Holding
Zombie's
them all.
Zombie got
Neon.
disqualified.
Zombie gets disqualified. Oh,
Exodona got
Eli
disqualified.
Exodona
There we go.
got
That's what it was. Exodona's
shame
been
for him.
disqualified.
Bombs is left.
Unfortunate. HO like for the
Oh,
pair of...
that's cheeky. That's cheeky from HO.
Oh, no, 3 wide into the S's. Please don't. Please don't. It's for your own good. As Neon's gone round the outside of the pair of them.
Oh no!
What
no,
a
Neon
move.
just didn't do that, did he? He didn't do that. I'm imagining.
Neon. HO went up the inside of Neon. Into turn 1. Neon went for the switchback. Not only got HO back in the switchback, got Penske as well. What a move from Neon Trino.
All right round the outside of turn 3.
Yeah. What a move. Move the race. Potentially even move the season. Who knows? But Neon Trino has moved up to P7.
Oh, that was a pretty good move in Malaysia by Zombie. Completely sideways, overtaking Owens.
I mean, I didn't see that. I
Oh,
wasn't here.
that's just...
But that's from what I've seen this season. I mean, I've only done 3 races this season of commentary. That's definitely the best overtake I've seen. Potentially in commentary, from what I've done. So I've done a lot of TOR as well. Shameless plug. Apologies. And I don't think I've
Please
seen a move like that in TOR either. That is definitely up there with one of the best moves I've seen.
Really good by Neon. Maybe of the game, of like of Asia Pacific
Oceania.
racing.
Potentially, who knows?
Oh.
Who knows?
Asia Pacific, Oceania. It was up there.
Yep. Definitely up there. It's not often you see a double overtake in
Ryan's
league
looking
racing,
for
that's for
ninth.
sure. Warden is closing up to Ryan. I feel we could see a bit of a tussle between the Pink Panthers. these remaining 4 or 5 laps. How much fuel
Harry
have they
Ryan's
got?
looking to size up Penske into the corner before the main straight. He's weaving, telling him he's there. Maybe saying, let me through.
Yep, probably. That's probably something along those lines. That's voice screaming to
Penske
Penske.
moves over to the left, he defends. He was like, you're not having the inside, mate. It's all mine.
I mean, we've got the 2 Red Bulls
He's
going at
squeezing
it.
him right off the road. We leave just the tiniest, just enough space. Penske's still
Valves
around
going
the
on
outside
everywhere.
of Harry
Leon
Ryan.
holds on. And Penske holds on.
That was very good racing from those two.
And meanwhile, Warden is all over the back of New Zealand Ryan. 3.5 tenths separate the two of them.
Let's see what Ryan can do up into turn 1. Focus on your exit out of the final corner. He
Warden.
opens the DRS, he's in the slipstream. Does he fake left and go right? No, he just
Nice,
peels to the
too far
left,
back.
braking at 100 meters. Gets them. Oh, Penske's still around the outside. They're going to go too wide into turn 2 here. Let's see if we can do what Neon pulled off. Not quite, but they're still
Side
side
through
by
the
side.
S's.
Penske holds on. That's incredible.
Very, very incredible battles we've seen. Very audacious moves we've seen in this race. In the mid-pack. Not quite, you know, you're...
Coming to the end of the race, who's your driver of the day?
Let's take a look at the positions. I mean, Rain obviously is an obvious one. New Zealand Ryan moved up 6 positions. Somehow just kind of quietly moved his way
I
up,
would have
up to the
said
front.
Exodona, but he did get disqualified.
Yeah. So we got the 2 Red Bulls at it once again. I think
I don't know,
Atro's
it's a
finally
tough
got
one.
that move done. Yes, he has.
Oh, Harry Ryan's up the inside of Penske now. He makes that. Oh no, he's still there. Penske is still there.
He's got the
They're
inside.
side
He's
by
got to get
side.
room. Penske gets it done.
He just,
Or keeps it.
I think he bottoms out on the curb, on the outside curb.
And Neil's got up the inside of Acho into the final corner.
Well, the Red Bulls are at it. The Williams and the Renaults are at it.
Acho down the inside. Neon gonna look for the switchback. No, he's gonna hang it round the outside. On the better line, better traction. They're gonna be side by side. Through this fast left. Who's gonna have to back out? It looks like it's Neon Trino. And Acho gets that move done.
Harry Ryan's gonna come through the S's right behind Penske. Where does he size the move up? He's all over the back of him. Oh, does he? He's right in the rig. He's right in the gearbox of Penske.
There we go, he has to go down the
He
inside.
goes for the move. Closes the door.
Pushes one to the curb.
Penske was.
Good racing there. Hard but fair.
Penske's in the slipstream, but he doesn't have DRS. He tries to go around the outside.
Side by side under
I don't think
braking.
that's going to work, Penske.
I think he's actually...
Penske's still holding
He's
on.
made it. He's made it work.
He's made it work.
Harry Ryan, better traction though on the outside. Will he send on the inside here? No.
Oh,
The Harry
he's
Ryan's
gone
ran wide
deep. He's
though.
gone very
He's
deep.
outbroken himself. And Penske keeps that ninth place. Meanwhile, Neon Trino has gone past Acho again. Great racing
There's
towards
some
the end of this race.
incredible battles going
Battle
on.
for the lower end points. I'm gonna see what's happening between
Well,
Warden and Ryan.
I'm gonna give. Well, I'm thinking Neon for driver of the day. He pit lap 1. And he's come back to fight, back to P7. And now to be fighting with his teammate who didn't pit on lap 1.
Yeah, that's a very fair shout actually. I'm gonna go with New Zealand Ryan. He's obviously seemingly gonna wrap up this title here today in Austin. and climbing up 6 positions as well. Very quietly moved his way through the field.
Yes, very quietly. Or not very quietly when he was battling Exodona, but...
Yeah, to be fair, not quietly against Exodona, but, you know, slowly but surely, took his time.
Everyone else.
A very mature drive from New Zealand Ryan, and he eventually finds himself in the lead of this race. Does that force India? We'll stay on board with him for the rest of this final lap.
I'll keep an eye on HO and Neon.
Yeah. Yep, it's been a great season from New Zealand Ryan, battling the likes
HO
of...
seems to be going really slowly.
He's just dropped 1.8 seconds. Waters picked up a second time penalty, which actually, coming to think of it, that does actually allow Ryan to win this race. So,
if Warden didn't get that, pretty sure he would have won the race.
he would have won the
I'll
race.
just check up on
I've
penalties
completely
quickly.
forgot about Warden had one less penalty than Ryan. It's now even Stevens once again.
Ryan has 2 penalties. Warden has
2. I think.
2 penalties.
Yep, there you go. Cost him a safe reward, that just cost him the win in the end.
But if Ryan gets one more cut, that's a penalty.
Very interesting.
We want to keep it in between
I don't
the
think
2
he
white
will.
lines.
He'll take it easy. So he got one left-hander to go. Anyway, it's been a great season from Ryan, battling Ben and Warden for this championship. He's going to come through the final corner here in Texas. Looks like it's going to be a formation finish. And Warden's actually claimed the win, but Ryan, I do believe, is SRL Pacific champion.
Yes, he is. And for the icing on the cake, they just made sure of the constructors.
Yep. DLC Jared will come home in 5th position.
There's a battle going on for 12th. Mitchie Conrad, Harry Ryan, all for P10 actually. I think it's a bit too late for Conrad though.
Harry Ryan. What's happened to Harry Ryan? His tyre started off. Conrad's gone massively wide.
Conrad. I don't know what that was. So Neon coming to the final corner. Takes P7. HO. P8.
Claims PA. Harry Ryan.
P9.
P10. Mitchie P11.
Penske takes 7th. Penske takes 7th. Because he had only 1 penalty.
Well then.
So our podium would be Warden, Ryan, then Rain.
Yeah. That is the podium.
I would
And
invite them.
the new champion as well. New Zealand Ryan. Doesn't win the race. As it seems today, Warden has taken this one. But New Zealand Ryan is going to be taking all the glory with the championship as he wins SRL Pacific.
Indeed.
Well done, Ryan. Well done. You have now won the championship.
Ah.
Ay.
Right.
Yeah.
Anyway, there's the top 10 on screen.
Did you get the results?
Yeah, I've got results.
I got them.
Okay.
They're on the
Oh.
stream as well.
GG.
Starting off with Rain in 3rd. You got your mic included? Or do you even have a mic?
Sure do.
There he is.
That's good.
Yuck.
You start off, flipping.
Okay then. Rain, you seem to be the biggest mover in that race, climbing up, what was it, 10 positions in the end? Seemed like gained quite a bit off the start, and seemingly was following Ryan through in that first stint. Just how's that race for you, I guess, and what's the start like from your point of view? First, like 10
First
laps.
of all, how was commentary for you?
Fun.
It was great.
Good.
It was
Good.
very
But
interesting.
no, it was pretty good. Pretty good race. Had some good old battles out there. So yeah, pretty good. Pretty unlucky for Dominator though, to be fair.
Yeah.
So couldn't keep the pace with the other two, but good to bring it home in P3 at least. So
Yep. Very, very good podium from you there. Is that Matt? Anything to add there?
Well, how did you feel about? I think it was a move that you did on. I think it was Exodona and Zombie at one point.
they were alright. I had to let Zedona back through because he forced me off the track when I tried to overtake him, but other than that, it was alright. Sedona is a little bit aggressive, but yeah,
Yeah, we
other
saw
than
that
we
through.
saw him shoving Zombie.
Yes.
Zombie. He was battling quite hard against him, getting Zombie from him.
Very aggressive from Exodona today. Well, congratulations, Rain, on your third place. We'll move on to second place. Actually, no, we'll move on to the race winner, actually, Warden.
The champion. The new Asia Pacific SRL champion.
Ryan is the champion, yes.
I think we've had a bit of
How
a mix
does
on
it
that.
feel to be
Oh.
the champion?
Is it my
It's
turn
fine.
to go?
Yes, it is your turn now.
Yes.
You are the champion.
How
am,
does it feel
yes.
to be the new Asia Pacific champion?
Yeah, good. I like it. I don't know. Yes, because I don't know. Probably been the case for a couple of rounds now. So yes, but it is nice to.
You need to finish in 8th or above to get the championship today.
Yes, I pretty much needed to crash everywhere if Warden was going to have a chance.
You needed to dink both races and wouldn't have to win both of them.
Yuck.
Yeah, it
Would be
seemed
an
very
interesting
much
sight.
a formality coming into this race that you were going to be champion either this race or next race. Yeah, it's been
was
obviously
very
a very good
quiet
season from you.
for
Obviously,
you up front.
that saying you're champion. Just how's it been
Yes.
battling the likes of Ben and Warner throughout the season?
Oh yeah, been quite the battle. It's probably been more sweaty in this league than others for some reason. Would have been a lot closer if Ben didn't go away, but oh well. Not gonna complain.
You won the championship, that's all that you care about.
Yes, and the constructors, but that was
Yes.
pretty obvious.
Yes.
I think you are now leading by 200 points in the constructors.
Lovely.
Actually,
Pink Panther domination.
domination. Domination.
You were battling pretty hard with Exodona there at one stage, right?
Yes. I don't know. Probably should have just let me go, but oh well.
Yes.
Fun stuff.
Way too aggressive this race.
Indeed.
Well then, congratulations on second and the title, Ryan. We'll move on to the race winner, Warner 99.
good day.
One thing I noticed mid-race, you had about a 4 to 5 second gap over Ryan, and then Ryan was suddenly past you. What happened? Did you make a mistake? Did you land through? What actually happened?
a delicious
You-
bit of drifting in that long right-hander,
Oh,
and then spun again on the
Ah.
exit corner.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
not ideal.
I think I caught the end of it.
Caught me by surprise.
Because I was on board with Laggy, and I just see this pink vehicle coming off the left side of the screen.
Not the line to
Couldn't do the
take.
second part. Could have saved it more, but it was a slippery gypsy. Yes.
Matt, anything else to add?
You had a very quiet race order, apart from that.
It was alright. It was pretty loud until Dominator lagged out. It's quite unlucky.
Yes.
He was leading the race, and then all of a sudden it's like, nope, you're not allowed to be in this lobby.
Get out. Add for that once. But anyway,
And then I kind of lied to Brian at the end there.
Yes. Snaky movements.
When you let
That's
Ryan
all.
pass, what was that? I think it was second last lap.
our
or
speech.
something.
I got a penalty on the final lap, and then I'm like, oh yeah, let's go for a form finish. And sneaky tactics. And now it's just 37 thousandths, so it looks cool.
yeah. I'll agree with you on that one. Right, I think that's gonna round. It's gonna
Round.
kick the stream off,
Right,
I do believe.
I didn't really deserve to win that anyway, so I'm not too disappointed.
Neither did I.
What was happening? Did the super softs just not? Did they
I
just
don't
not
know. I just
start
didn't
working?
practice at all. It took me half the race to figure out what I was doing.
Just hopped on the Xbox 10 minutes before the lobby was open.
Indeed.
Yeah.
I think that's everything then for today
I think, yeah.
in SRL Pacific. So yeah, I've boiled this massively. Until next week.
Time. Next week in Brazil.
In Brazil.
Goodbye.